Listen, you was this close to coming inside the Courier Business Academy. I don't know what stopped you, what waited. I need you to get these type of results.
I joined the CBA back in July, and Dayron literally breaks everything down step by step by step of what you need to do to be successful. I literally took like 2 things that he said to do and was able to obtain contracts, and since then have been making $2K, well, a little over $2K weekly.
So what are you waiting for? Literally took 2 things. So imagine you see me month after month after month after month inside of my community. Listen, click the link below. I only got a limited amount of spots, and I'm gonna give you a special offer. Let's get it. I've been seeing y'all comments and all this stuff, but I really want y'all to get to the real deal money, okay? So today we gonna be on a laptop, right? So it's a company called Courier Express, okay? Courier Express, a lot of y'all probably heard of them, but people don't realize it's 2 sides to Courier Express, right? You as just an individual wanting to make money in your vehicle, your pickup truck, your cargo van, like that is great, but there's also another side called CX Logistics, okay? CX Logistics, and what happens once you get on the CX Logistics side and you need to have a DOT number, now they start sending you out RFPs, okay? Requests for proposals, or another term, RFQs, requests for quotes, okay? So as y'all can see on my screen, CX Logistics just sent me out a request for a proposal right here, and now they saying they got all these lanes, all this business and box trucks and all this, right? As y'all can see on my screen, let me show y'all another one, right? Because once you get on, let me show y'all. Because once you get on their list, they just start sending you this, hey, here go the bids, here go the bids. This is what we looking for. Middleman, last mile, courier work, mail work, and they are big dogs, okay? And the good thing about it is when I say big boy business, you get to give your price, okay? So let's go through it real quick. They sent me a quote, and we're gonna go through it Monday through Friday. You know, 8, you need to have a signed BOL. This is box truck work, picking up from the airport and taking it to warehouses. This is dedicated, okay? Why do we love dedicated? Monday through Friday, I know every single day I'm going to make some money. It is dedicated. That stabilizes your business, okay? When you're doing on demand and you waiting for deliveries, every single day it's like this. You never know what you're gonna make. So when you get dedicated opportunities, you wanna take advantage of them, and it's also easier to subcontract. Who wouldn't like to know what they make every single day, all right? So let's dive into it. Let's go through it. As y'all can see, he sent me the bids list. Let's open it up, okay? And all it is 1 trip per day. This is the pickup location from, and this is the to location, 1 pick per day, and they letting me know, hey, I need a 26-foot box truck for this or a 53-footer. Now, what's your price? Now everybody's stumbling like they run. That is the biggest thing that I don't know what to do is the price, okay? So let's break it down, y'all. When you price, now this is the big boy stuff. When you price, especially on that type of level, okay? The first price that you always want to give is a base, okay? Base price. That is your price no matter what. Hey, listen, in order for me to start up my vehicle, this is going to be the price, okay? So whatever that is, say for example, you in a box truck, 26-footer, you might say $400 is my base. That's what we starting at. In order for me to crank it up every single day, it's going to be at minimum $400, right? And then you want to add on a per mile. Okay, so you got your base. This is the lowest fee that you can get. Okay, you can include some miles with that. You can include, hey, my base comes with up to 15 miles. Hey, my base comes up to 10 miles. Okay, and then on top of that, now you do a nice per mile rate. Okay, for 12 to 16-foot box trucks, I would say $2 a mile. Right, from 18 to 20-foot box trucks, I would say $2.50 a mile. From 22 to 26-foot box trucks, I would say $3.50 per mile would be a good per mile rate for you to start. Go ahead pricing those services, and that would be very competitive, right? So guess what? We got a base rate, we got a what? Per mile rate, and then we can add on some wait time or some weight, right? So weight, what is that? Well, they telling me, hey, Dayron, these pallets are 880 pounds per piece. So we can charge 15 cents, 10 cents per pound. Is this making sense, y'all? Let me know in the comments. Is this making sense? So you can get a nice price and you can price to absolutely see a nice profit. So we got our base rate, then we got our per mile, and then we add on our weight, whether that's 10 cents per pound, okay? And then we come up with that price, okay? And we can get even spicier and say, listen, we can add on some wait time. All right, $1 a minute. Hey, if I go to the warehouse and I gotta wait, the grace period might be 15 minutes, but anything after 15 minutes, I'm charging $1 a mile. Okay, so CS Logistics is one of those ones that you want to get on because they are sending RFPs out. Okay, and guess what? Now you can go ahead and bid on this. You win the work. You can do it yourself with your own company, or now you can go sub it out. Okay, imagine you winning this. Right? Doing the pricing that we went through, base price, per mile price, weight price, and you come up giving them a price on this work, and then now you win the work, and now you put it out and say, hey, listen, I need a box truck doing this route, and it pays this. 50-50 split. You get 50%, the driver gets 50%, okay? And now you start getting paid without physically doing the work, right? So CS Logistics is one of those companies that are absolutely they have a lot of work, ton of work. Probably every other day I see a new RFP, y'all. So when I say I'm putting y'all on the game, y'all need to go ahead and run the play with no delay. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like nobody telling me when I gotta come in. I don't like nobody telling me when I can eat lunch. I don't like nobody telling me when I can take a vacation. I don't like nobody telling me, oh yeah, it's a new year, you only get 2 weeks of vacation. No, I need to be able to be the boss of my own schedule. You might be in the federal government right now and not know if you're gonna have a job tomorrow. I want you to be booked, I want you to be busy, and I want you to be paid. FedEx runs the East, UPS runs the West. But what's starting to happen, as y'all can see on this trend, UPS is closing down facilities, Baltimore is closing, they're laying off 540 workers, same with FedEx, all right? So what's starting to happen is they're consolidating, but now we got many alternative carriers that are expanding. Veho, Uni Uni, Jitsu, and SpeedEx, all right? So to get some game tonight, this is what I wanna break down, y'all. So let's go to the board. Let's go to the board. This is what I want to break down. First one, who do we have? Veho. Let's go to veho.com. All right, veho.com. Driver partners, y'all, listen. Choose your route, choose your time, and choose your earnings. Flexibility and reliability, right? So UPS and FedEx are shrinking, but now we have these alternative carriers growing. But the thing about it is they're using people just like me and you to fulfill these work. So now there's more opportunity in the delivery space that I need you to be taking advantage of, all right? Cool, as y'all can see, the second one we're gonna go through is Uni Uni, a Canadian company moving into the United States and giving a lot of business, right? We gotta know where the market is going. That way, we know what a business and how to get in. Listen, I'm telling you right now, the first movers advantage helps you. March 2025, they plan to reach 70% of the United States by Q3. Why are we not getting it early? What we waiting on? This is a lot of business starting to shift, okay? So let's go to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Uni Uni. All right, uniuni.com. This is where I want y'all at. I really want y'all to be following along because this is where the business happens. Okay, uniuni.com. DSP is what we want to go after. DSP stands for Delivery Service Provider. Okay, own your future. Join us, right, in our delivery network. Build your own business as a Uni Uni delivery service partner. All right, seeking partnership. This is the program, pay per delivered parcel, competitive compensation, right? DSPs and their independent contractor drivers can use their own vehicles for deliveries. So now, not only you, now you can hire some subcontractors, people with their own vehicles to start to fulfill this contract. You can own or you can lease vehicles. That means if you want to use subcontractors that own their own vehicles, or you want more control as a business owner, now you can lease vehicles, hire some drivers for those vehicles, and still take on this contract, okay? Uni Uni is now literally coming into the US, and like I said before, by Q3, they talking about 70% of the US. You telling me you don't want your piece of the pie? You telling me you don't want a piece of the, I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna get me a piece of this. right? Let me know in the comments real quick if I'm teaching or am I teaching. All right, cool. Let's go back, y'all. Who else we got? Who else we got expanding into the market? Jitsu. All right. We are announcing April Midwest expansion. All my Chicago people, all my people in the Midwest. Hey, listen, they coming. What's happening? We need to make a move. All right, so let's go to Jitsu. Jitsu.com. Let's go to Jitsu. Drive with us. Every website you're gonna see a DSP, you're gonna see a deliver with us, a drive with us, something along that lines. Why do you wanna drive with Jitsu? Flexible schedule. Whew. Drive when it suits you. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like nobody telling me when I gotta come in. I don't like nobody telling me when I can eat lunch. I don't like nobody telling me when I can take a vacation. I don't like nobody telling me, oh yeah, it's a new year, you only get 2 weeks of vacation. No, I need to be able to be the boss of my own schedule. Great earnings, right? Simple and efficient. Let's get started. What else they got? A reliable vehicle, 21 years of age, valid driver's license, proof of insurance. Is it that simple? Let me know in the comments today, because I'm feeling like I'm teaching today. Let me know in the comments, like, is it that? Am I breaking it down where a third grader can understand it? Like, there's no reason why if you have a vehicle and you go into a job, you still stressed out. I showed y'all 3 so far. Did we get on 1? Did we get on 2? Did we get on 3? Like, are we just, oh, I'm gonna get on 1? Or do we get on all of them? All of them. I want you to be booked. I want you to be busy, and I want you to be paid. All right. And last one, y'all. Who else did they show? Uni Uni. We have that. Jitsu and SpeedEx. SpeedEx. Choose your routes, your working hours, and your earning potential. I'm gonna repeat it. So I don't think y'all heard me. Choose your routes, your working hours, and your earning potential. Now, 2 things. We can be an individual driver. That's me, my vehicle, and my cell phone. That's it. I'm an individual. Or you can be a delivery service provider and really have a company and bring on subcontractors under you, sub out the work. That way you get paid without physically doing the work. And now you can call it passive income. And now we can enjoy life and still make money. Which one do you want? All right, it's up to you. So SpeedEx will be the last company that we go over today, y'all. You can get started just in your own vehicle, or if you want to grow your business, this is one. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, it's that season for you to eat. I can show you every delivery company out here, but are you going to take action? All right, let me know if you're going to take action. And if you need help, we have a whole mentorship. This is why people are so successful, because they get strategies just like this, because I study the industry and I know what's going on and I know where the business is flowing. So if you need help, go ahead. I'm going to drop a link below inside the comments below. Go ahead and book a call with our team. And I'm telling you, if you ain't ready to take it up, you either going to watch it happen or you going to make it happen. I'll see you soon.
After I got this course, I became a student and I took off. I started October of 2023. In 3 months, I made over $65,000 by passive income.
And the Diamond Mentor, I was laid off from construction. And it was sad. I was like, man, I don't know what to do. I was uncertain. I was like, man, I hope this ain't another scam. And I was like, you know what? He live in Baltimore. He local area. Let me just give it a try. I got offered to be a DSP at T-Force. Now I'm a DSP at T-Force. Currently got about 5-6 members. We're running strong. Then after that, I got another contract at SDS. If you don't know what SDS is they run medical routes. So I was subbing out that. Then I got an auto part route. Then I got another medical route. So I hold about 4 to 5 contracts. And now I make $10,000 a month.
All right, so let's dive into the computer and let's get to it. All right, so first platform I'm gonna go over, right, is Tonquin, TONQUIN.com. Okay, Tonquin is a last mile delivery solution that you can go and sign up on. All right, so once we go to the home page, y'all, top right, let's click on driver sign up. Okay, as you can see, deliver packages from local stores and warehouses to businesses and consumers. Okay, this is stuff that people are not going to teach you. Today I'm going to teach again, right? So what we want to do is, this is how we get business, all right? A lot of people don't know about Tonquin. They are a network that is around the country that now you can go to businesses and you can go to warehouses and pick up their shipments and take them to the customers and get paid. I don't care if you got a car, SUV, minivan, pickup truck, cargo van, or box truck. This is one of those ones that you need to be on. As you can see, it's just a couple questions that they ask you. First name, last name, email address, phone number, your city, and if you have a referral code, you can have one of those, okay? So Tonquin works similar to Uber, DoorDash, and other apps. So if you're DoorDashing, go add this to your repertoire. If you're Ubering, go add this to your repertoire. The biggest thing why people don't make money is because they have too many downfalls. They have too much downtime, and in between that downtime, you gotta know what app or what company to click on so you can keep the ball rolling, right? Y'all know my saying, it is not okay to make money slow, all right? Y'all know that, so Tonquin, that's one today. All right, cool. Number two, let's go to National Logistics Network. All right, ship, SHIPNIN.com, all right? Basically shipping.com, which is National Logistics Network, okay? Two things. Top right, click this, become a carrier, okay? Become a carrier. If you have a bigger vehicle, for my people that's watching the channel, that got an MC number, DOT number, they may have a tractor trailer or box truck. This is the lane that you want to go in. You have $1 million in insurance and $100,000 in cargo. This is the lane that you want to go, all right? For my people with smaller vehicles, the cars, the minivans, the SUVs, you want to go to opportunities, and then you want to click down to become a driver. If you have a smaller vehicle, this is for my drivers that may have the cargo vans, that may have the box trucks, that may have the minivans, and we can still get business from them, right? The biggest thing is notice their qualifications, okay? Delivery experience preferred, cool. Must, right? We deliver stuff, but one thing about the delivery industry, I'm gonna be real with you. If you ever went to the grocery store, bought your groceries, came home and delivered them to your house, you had delivery experience. Ain't too hard to take something from point A to point B, all right? Don't be up here, Dayron, but I don't have delivery experience. Yes, you do. You didn't deliver, you done went to Home Goods, you done went to Kohl's, you done went to Walmart and delivered those items to your goddamn house. So anytime people tell you that you need delivery experience, you got it, all right? Cool, great. Must have your own vehicle. We here to make money with our vehicle, right? The vehicle must not be no more than 10 years of age, all right? Some companies are going to put that requirement in. They just want the newer vehicles, so while we out there doing the deliveries, we don't have any mechanical issues, all right? So that is, but listen, if you got a 2008 in good shape, 2009 in good shape, I'm gonna give y'all a pointer. Call a company and tell them, hey, listen, I have a great maintenance history on my vehicle. Can I get an exception? All right, businesses, they do make exceptions, okay? Great, we need a commercial policy. All right, this ain't just your regular Geico personal insurance. We need a commercial policy, so you're gonna have to switch your insurance policy if you don't have a commercial one, okay? And then regular stuff, must know how to work a GPS, must know how to use a smartphone. This is stuff that we do every single day. It is not hard to make money once you learn how to do it, okay? Trust me, it is not hard. All right, so that's the second network that we got. And the third one, good old One Rail. So one like the number one, but spelled out O-N-E, and then rail like railroad, R-A-I-L, okay? One Rail, so let's go to that network, okay? Click on network. This is, and I'm gonna break this down. This is why I saved it for the last. Like it's about to get good. This is one of those networks that a lot of companies or apps that you use, this is who they get in the business from, all right? So I'm giving y'all an inside scoop today. This is why I said, listen, you better stay to the end, all right? But the biggest thing about it is now we can find work all throughout the states, all throughout the country, right? So if I click on United States, I get to scroll through every single state. All right, the biggest question that I get is, Dayron, what about my area? What about my area? You are not special. We do not, the delivery business does not neglect your area. The thing about it is you neglect your brain of not knowing. You neglect not getting in a room with people who know what they're doing, all right? So all that my area stuff, I'm glad y'all stopped it in the comments because you absolutely know that there's business to be done in every single state and city, all right? So let's get it. So, let's take a crazy state, for example, like West Virginia. If I click on West Virginia, the thing about it, it's going to filter out the companies who do business in West Virginia. All right, y'all see West Virginia? Let me use another one. What's a Vermont? It's going to filter out the companies that do business in Vermont. All right, great. So now y'all can see, oh snap, Freight does business from one rail. Bungie does business from one rail. But what's going to happen when you try to load more, it's going to be blanked out at first. This is why I want to walk y'all through it, all right? Request full access. All they want is your information, okay? So I'm going first name. Let me put in somebody's, Keith, I'm gonna do Keith Woodson. Company, Keith Woodson, LLC. President, title, we're gonna say president. I'm a logistics partner, okay? Very critical. I'm a logistics partner because I want to get business from these companies and then do their deliveries, all right? So Keith Woodson, LLC at gmail.com. Let me, 777-777-7777, all right? Let me put in a phone number. So once I give them my information, now I can view the network. Now it's going, if I press load more again, now it's going to show me all the entire list. Simpex is on here, right? And then the greatest part about it is you can click on the company and see, okay, where are they located at and what do they do? And what type of vehicles do they use? All right? Uber is even on here. DoorDash is on here. This is, Dolly is on here. A lot of companies, GoShare, okay, Roadie. This is where a lot of, I'm giving y'all one of those insiders today. This is where a lot of these companies that y'all want to partner up with, a lot of these apps that y'all want to get on, this is where they're getting business from as well, okay? So we can go on here and see what companies are giving business and get that secondary business. But what we can also do is scroll down to the bottom and then join the network. And then now, what can they do? Immediate volume in markets that you want. You can set your own schedule. Now you can get business from one rail. This is and you can grow with them. This is their intake form, submit sign up form, right? Initial meeting with a business development. Then you go through this process. Okay, you tell them what market that you're in. You tell them what you can serve, right? What vehicles that you have. And now you can play with the big boys. You can get the work that DoorDash is getting. You can get the work that Roadie is getting. You can get the work that Freight is getting, some of these apps. And now you can make the money without that middleman in between. If you are sitting at your job right now and you are nervous and you are scared and you are wondering, what am I going to do next? This is your opportunity to jump in right now. If you said, you know what? Hey, listen, Trump administration, I ain't fooling with y'all. I'm gonna take my severance package. While you getting that money, this is what you could be doing to double up. I was you, opportunities don't stop, right? So if I'm you, at least once per week, I'm checking this. If you need to shift, this is your pivot here. It is going crazy right now. I don't care what the world looks like. People gonna get sick, okay? People gonna need medicine, okay? People gonna need care, no matter what. So y'all know what time it is, man. We already on the board. Let's dive into it. Thing I wanna go over is one application that's gonna get you to the next level. Like when I say take action and when I say run the play with no delay, all right? So we at the top of the board, couriergigs.com, y'all. This is where you can search a lot of gigs throughout the nation. I don't care where you at. All my Chicago people that's in the comments, use it. All my California people that's in the comments, use it. New York, use it. This thing is absolutely powerful, right? So let's dive into it today, right? So this is Courier Gigs is one of those boards where it's pushing all the courier apps out. It's pushing all the work out. This is where you find it. Y'all I can't find it in my area. This is one of the platforms that you use. This is just one of many. Go to my other YouTube channels to go see some more, but this is gonna be one of many, and I really want y'all to get this today, all right? So the first thing, okay, what we do on every app, every platform that we see, we go ahead and sign up, all right? Go ahead and sign up. I want you to go ahead and select sign up. I'm a candidate. I'm looking to get hired for a contract driver. Go ahead and create your profile. Don't overthink it. A lot of people say, Dayron, well, I got to this part, what should I enter? Your information is telling you what to do. Full name, email, create your own password, and go ahead and register, all right? What that allows you to do is now every time, once you register, every time an opportunity comes in your zip code, they are now going to send it directly to your email. Somebody do me a favor right now in the comments, put money in your email. I want you to get opportunities over and over, daily and weekly. And once you set it up, it don't stop. All right. So let's jump into it. All right. So we set up our profile. Cool. But I just want to show y'all exactly when you start putting in your location, what pops up. All right. Let's look at New York. And then we go and search New York. Opportunities, opportunities, opportunities. These are all delivery opportunities. This website is catered for you to get opportunities. It's some companies that you never heard of. I know you never heard of Gomo Helify. I know you never heard of S&M. Let's see what they talking about. S&M Network. $1,500 a week. New York, New York. What does that say? Provide your own car. Well, we got that. Car, SUV, minivan. Well, we got that. Must be 21 years of age. Just delivering packages. Just from going to one location to another. One location to another. Let's look at another opportunity. All right, let's look at other opportunities. Y'all already should be on Spark Driver. This is where you go to a Walmart. Let's go back. This is where you go to a Walmart, and this is where you pick up the deliveries. You pull up the Walmart, you let them know, hey, I parked in this spot. The worker brings it out, you load your car, and then you go deliver it. So not only that, y'all, let's look at some big boys. Let's look at some people who absolutely have a lot of work in a lot of areas. This is what I want y'all to do. Go to allmedexpress.com, okay? Allmedexpress. .net. Opportunities. The thing about this industry is there's a lot. I can look at Arkansas, I can look at Connecticut, I can look at Massachusetts, I can look at Virginia, I can look all over the globe, and opportunities are popping up. Opportunities are popping up. But we gotta know what companies are the ones that's giving out the opportunities. And the thing about it is, let me get my other pen so I can circle it for y'all. The thing about it is, these companies need us because they're promoting it. Interested in generating income as your own business owner, as an independent carrier. They need us, right? Some companies are going to require you to have an LLC. Some companies aren't. This is one company that's going to require you to have your LLC. So as I coach y'all and I teach y'all and I mentor y'all when I'm on my YouTube, go ahead and get your LLC. It only costs $100 or $200 depending on the state that you live in. That way you can get yourself outside of the box. All right. So Allmed Express is one of them. Y'all write this down. Go ahead and apply. There's opportunities here. Let's look at another one. Other opportunities that are absolutely great. Associated carriers, y'all. Let's go. Associated-carriers.com. Let's head over to the website. These are opportunities that you can take advantage of. All right. Contact independent contractors. What is this showing us? Farmer Carrier Houston, Farmer Carrier Dallas, Jacksonville, Tampa, Rochester, New York. Let's click on one. Let's click on the Tampa contract. I can take you to the water, but I can't make you drink. I can roll out the red carpet, but I can't make you walk down it. Y'all getting red carpet treatment. Requirements for contract, 21 to 75. 25 miles, you can use your car, SUV, minivan, have state minimum insurance. No LLC required. So, gigsafe.com. All right, shout out to my guy David and Eric and all those people over there. They are absolutely amazing, and they building something that is absolutely phenomenal. So I want to go through that with y'all so y'all get more work. Y'all know how to onboard drivers, even if you're a small company, to be able to play bigger, right? So gigsafe.com, y'all. The first thing, if it's just me, my vehicle, you probably thinking, Dayron, how do I use this? Like, what is this about, right? So the first thing that they build is, if you go to their homepage, it says find delivery work for drivers. So if it's just me, if it's just my car and my cell phone, what I can do is go ahead and click this tab, and it will take me to their job board that now they're creating. So what happens is all their customers who have open contracts and open opportunities are now posted on that job board. Listen, let me know real quick. I'm just getting started today. Let me know if you like, hold on, Dayron, I ain't never heard that one before. All right? So I'm in that mode to teach, y'all. So if you listen, if you know I'm teaching, say, teach, hey, Dayron, you teaching. What we can do, y'all, is go through every state. So, okay, cool. If I'm in California, I can search California and see the opportunities that are now in California. All right? And it pull up boat deliveries, things that you may not have heard of, airspace, forkable, right? All these things, and it's a new tool to help bring you opportunities and bring you work. Cool. Check this out, y'all. All right, so we got this understanding. The delivery job board is here. Take advantage of it. Go take your vehicle, go turn it up, go get more money, go get more opportunities. I want to put y'all in a place that y'all can't lose. I'm gonna put y'all up on a big secret, okay? I'm gonna put y'all up on a big secret. Y'all, GigSafe is also sending out requests for proposals. They're sending out opportunities that now what you can do is bid. So what I want to bring this up is now this is what they sent me, so I'm giving it to y'all. They sent me things that I can do in a box truck from Newark, New Jersey, from Philadelphia, from Boston, from Chicago. And the thing about it is, if I'm you, I'm reaching out to GigSafe and say, how can I get these RFP quotes? Because guess what? I now have an opportunity to put my rate, right, whether it's a box truck or cargo van, to put my rate in here. And then you're probably thinking, Dayron, I don't have a cargo van, I don't have a box truck. But it's somebody out here that does. It's somebody out here who doesn't know this information that you can hire under your company. You can use GigSafe to onboard them and be compliant and now be able to bid on this work and make passive income. All right? Does that make sense? So now what they're doing, not only are they helping you with compliance, not only do they have a delivery job board, they also have clients who are now sending out the RFPs, and now you can put your price on it, and now you can get more work, and now you can get more opportunities. A buddy of mine just called me the other day, said, listen, after 16 years, out of the blue, they laid me off. 16 years of service. Dayron, I got to start this courier delivery business. Because if I don't own it, after 16 years, they can get rid of me like I ain't give them 16 years of my life. It's absolutely crazy. You got everything that you need inside of you right now. You don't need nothing else. The tools is already in you. The skills are already in you. You just got to bring them to the forefront. So what I want y'all to do is everybody head over to courierboard.com, okay? If you don't have an account, this is big boy stuff, okay? This is where a lot of people make a lot of money, all right? Let me break it down. First and foremost, when I go to courierboard.com, what happens is now companies can put their deliveries on there and we can bid on them, okay? And listen, as y'all can see, my board is filled with all over the country, Michigan, Florida. All right, let's click on one that's in Michigan. And we click on it, it tells us, right? It tells us where's picking up from, what time, what date, and what it is. An empty casket in a box, must have a Sprinter van and long enough to do this, right? And then they let us know the company. They don't let us know the person, but they let us know the company. Overnight caskets, right? But then what happens is it allows us to now bid on this, okay? So 215 pounds, 10 miles, I can say, hey, I want $500 for this, and now I can submit my quote. All right, that's one. I'm going to show y'all another one because a lot of y'all probably be like, Dayron, well, I don't have a cargo van to deliver that type of stuff. All type of commodities, all type of deliveries get put on this. All right, so let's go to this Oakland, California one. All right. Need to have an item delivered and proof of delivery, okay? Less than a pound. This is the weight, less than a pound. Can you deliver that on a bike? Can you deliver that on a scooter? All right, let's look at another one. Let's look at some more examples, okay? Let's see. Who else we got? Let's go to Florida. Let's see what delivery they got from Tampa to Saratoga. A concrete planter, whatever that is. I'm not sure what that is. 50 pounds going 55 miles. And now using this, guess what? I get to set my own rate. I get the quote on this, okay? I get to set my price in this box. I can say, hey, listen, for this type of delivery, I need 250 bucks. Something that weighs 50 pounds. We can see the dimensions, something that can fit in our vehicle. And now I can go here to submit a quote. And if they accept my quote, what happens is now that person's phone number becomes available, and now his email becomes available, and now we can call them and set up a call, okay? So I wanted y'all to see exactly how powerful this thing is. Let's go to the second phase. Hey, quick, check this out. Are you still stressing about making money? Hold on, let me show you something real quick. My student said, listen, I like to share that I finished December with $11,610. Let me scroll up real quick so I can show y'all exactly why getting paid for everything that you do is absolutely important. This is the same student, as you can see, 5 miles, $30, 3 miles, $30, 11 miles, $138, and making money fast. She did $2,600 in her vehicle. Listen, pretty good week in my Tahoe. So if you got a vehicle, I want to teach you how to take it and make more money than you making now. Listen, go ahead and click the link below. I'll see you inside. I want y'all to be able to search for companies in your area, right? Somebody give me an area. Hey, the man behind the camera, give me an area. Just give me a city and a state.
Frederick, Maryland.
Cool. So we're going to take Frederick, Maryland. Right? We're going to take Frederick, Maryland. And now we get to see, hold on for a second. Let me go down to Maryland. Let me get right. Let me know if y'all get, let me know in the comments right now, are y'all learning something? Like this is the year learning something. Right. Let's search. In a 50-mile radius, it will bring up the companies that are in Frederick, Maryland, all right? Not only will it bring up the companies, it will bring up where their offices are, where their secondary locations are, the contact person, okay? And they will start showing us our ratings, all right, cool. So as you can see, it's a lot of companies within a certain radius of Frederick. So you can go through and see which ones are the closest to me and which ones do I need to reach out to. Now, keynote, just because their office isn't specifically in Frederick or a specific area or your area, that doesn't mean that they don't do business in your area. So for me and how I teach it and how I'm gonna mentor you today is contact every last one of these companies. What are you waiting for? All right, so let's go to Pro down in DC. The good thing about it is, now it gives us the name, the key personnel, it gives me the phone number, and it gives me the email. There's no delay on contacting this company, all right? Let's go to their website for a second. Let's go to their website for a second. All right, ProX. Let's look at their website. Let's look and see what's going on. What kind of services they deliver. Courier delivery services, cool. Schedule now. Now it's time for you to say, you know what? So now we look at their website and see they do courier delivery services. So now we can reach out to them and say, hey, I have a vehicle. I would love to provide services. I would love to bring capacity to your operation. All right, let's check out another company. All right, let's check out another company. Let's go to Trans Logistics. Okay, what does it do? It gives me the person, it gives me the president's phone number and it gives me the president's email address, direct email address. Okay, let's go to their website. Drivers, vehicles, driver selection process. All right, this is what they have. They are looking for experienced owner operators that can be on the road daily. What vehicles do they use? Cars. They use vans, they use box trucks, okay? So not only can you find customers that need quotes, you can find companies that need people with cars, people with vans, people with box trucks right off the platform. Let's go back. This is what happens. If I would submit a quote, right, to this company, whoever that is, and they were to accept my quote and I was able to do the delivery, okay? I really need y'all to pay attention closely because a lot of money is to be made here. This is what happens. A lot of people, they do that one delivery and they never talk to that person again. These are the questions that you need to be asking. Hey, what made you put a quote out there, your delivery out there on this platform? Do you have a delivery company? If not, hey, I would love to take on that business. So if you have another delivery going down in the future, here's my phone number, here's my email, call me and email me directly. So that one delivery can now turn into a lifetime customer. Okay, or a year customer, however long that relationship is. We want to turn these one-time things into longevity contracts and longevity accounts. All right, so cool. So guess what? We know how to quote. We know how to find. They all the time. We got companies asking for quotes. We know how to find companies. Okay, in our area. We know how to find companies and use this in our area. The crazy part about it is, if we needed a driver, I'm giving y'all some game today. Y'all better, I'm giving y'all some mentor. This is what people pay me $5,000 and up for. All right, I'm giving y'all some game today. So listen, if you need to find a driver, you can literally search your area within a 75-mile radius, right? So if I wanted to find a driver, say for example, listen, I got that contract and I got to talking and they like, you know what? We need some router work. We need some vans. We need some people with some bigger vehicles and you don't have one. It's just you and your car. Using the Courier board platform, you can type in your city, you can type in your state and 75 miles away, and I can go search by the car vehicle type. Say for example, I needed a cargo van driver. And now I can search and then now it shows me the database. All right, 1, 2, 3, boom. Now within a 75-mile radius of where I'm looking at, I get the person's area, I get the person's name, I get their phone number, I get their vehicle type, I get their driver experience. So guess what? It's no way that we can't fulfill deliveries, okay? It's no way that we can't handle deliveries, or if we get more routes that we can't hire more drivers and subcontractors because they right here inside the database, right? There's no reason why we should not be subcontracting out. Somebody who took the steps who really turned it up, really going crazy. Talk to him, talk to him, man.
Follow the steps. Step 1, ABC, just keep going. Apply yourself, execute. Network, that's all you gotta do. Build your relationships.
Looking good, man. Looking good. Look like yourself.
10,000 in 30 days. Great moment. It's up from here.
Listen, the crazy thing, we in California, my man, where you come from? Cincinnati? Made money all the way here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's right in your right in your back pocket. It's going down. Y'all see what time it is. Like, it ain't all about just me teaching. Sometimes I just tell my mentees, get inside the room, we gonna have dinner. Let's connect. This is a family, this is a tribe, man. We really make it happen.